सभी को नमस्कार। आज का जो मेरा टॉपिक है वो यूक्लिड डिवीजन एल्गोरिथम पर बेस्ड है। व्हाट इज दिस? एक्चुअली इट इज नथिंग बट इट इज अ टेक्निक to compute HCF of any two positive integers using Euclid division lemma. यूक्लिड डिवीजन लेमा से रिलेटेड मेरे 2-3 वीडियोस मेरे इस चैनल पे ऑलरेडी हैं, आप उसे देख सकते हैं। एक बार और रिकैप्चुलेट कर लेता हूं मैं। लेट a and b be any two positive integers, then there exist unique integers q and r, that is quotient and remainder, such that a is equal to bq plus r, where r is greater than or equal to 0, less than b. This is Euclid's division lemma. That means when a is divided by b, then there exists unique integers q as a quotient and unique integer r as a remainder. Now friends, two cases will emerge here. Case 1, when remainder equals to 0. If remainder equals to 0, then HCF of a and b will be the divisor, that is b. Second case friends, when remainder is not equals to 0, then what will happen? This divisor will now play the role of dividend and the remainder will play the role of divisor. So we will apply Euclid's division lemma to what you say to the divisor and the remainder, that is b and r. That means the divisor will now take the place of dividend and remainder will now take the place of new divisor. On applying Euclid's division lemma, say r, let the quotient comes q1 and the remainder comes r1. Again friends, two cases will emerge. If r1 equals to 0, if r1 equals to 0, then HCF will be r, that is the divisor at that stage. And second case, when r1 is not equal to 0, then what happens friends? We will apply Euclid's division lemma to r and r1. That means the divisor at that stage, that r will now become the new dividend and the r1 will take the place of or will play the role of divisor. That means we will apply Euclid's division lemma to r and r1. So this process will continue till the remainder comes r2. Suppose the next quotient comes out to be q2 and this time the remainder comes r2. So again you can see the two cases emerge. If r2 equals to 0, then HCF will be your r1. r1 will be the HCF. And if r2 is not equal to 0, so we will proceed in this manner till the remainder comes 0 and the divisor and the final divisor at this stage will be the HCF. So friends, the moral of the story is nothing but the moral of the story is that HCF of dividend and divisor is actually the HCF of divisor and remainder if remainder is not equals to 0. So this is the moral of the story, which applies further and further till the remainder comes 0. So Euclid's division algorithm is, that's why we use the term algorithm, which means a series of well-defined steps to find or to get the desired result. So here we are using that Euclid division lemma to get the desired result HCF. So we have series of these well-defined steps. Now take an example how to find the HCF. Here we will take the example, a very simple example, that is to find the HCF of 80 and 12. So we will apply Euclid's division lemma to 80 and 12. That is, when 80 is divided by 12, the quotient is 12, 6, 12, 6 is 72, and the remainder comes out to be 8. That is 80 is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. And since the remainder 8 is not equal to 0, then what happens, friend? We will apply Euclid's division lemma to 12 and 8. That means the divisor will now play the role of dividend, and the remainder will play the role of that new divisor. So 8 1 ja 8, and the remainder comes out to be 4. So on applying Euclid's division lemma to 12 and 8, what happens? We get that 12 is equal to divisor into quotient plus 4. Again you see, friend, 4 is not equal to 0. So what happens? We will apply Euclid's division lemma to 8 and 4. That means what I want to say is that this 8, which was the divisor, will become the new dividend 8, and the remainder 4 will take the place, or will play the role of new divisor. So on dividing 8 by 4, 4 1 ja 4, and the remainder 4 2 ja 8, and the remainder comes out to be 0. So on applying Euclid's division lemma to 8 and 4, that is 4 2 ja 8, and remainder comes out to be 0. So at this stage the remainder comes out to 0. So final divisor is 4. So HCF of 80 and 12 is 4 by Euclid's division algorithm, which is actually 4, which is actually the HCF of 8 and 4. HCF of 8 and 4 is actually the HCF of 12 and 8 and 12 and 8. So from here, friends, this is quite clear, this is crystal clear that HCF of dividend and divisor is actually equal to the HCF of divisor and remainder if remainder is not equal to 0. So this is the most important concept which lies at the bottom of the Euclid's division algorithm. So in this way we can apply, we can use this Euclid's division algorithm to find the HCF of any two integers. That's all from my side. If you like the video, friends, then kindly share it, like it. Even if you dislike, then please dislike it. That's all from my side from today. Thank you to each and everybody for listening, for paying attention to my videos, and very soon we are going to bring the videos of polynomial. Thank you.